Dizzy Gillespie, everybody wanna try to test me. I be the one with the sun and the messy, with the best seat. Can't you see? I be SG. Everybody chillin', I'm willing to be, I'm drilling, I'm killing it. Yo, I'm still in the front, I'm still in the front. I'm still throwing my arms, doing all of the stunts. I'm still in the feeling good bunts. Hello. Ha. I'm back. Yeah. I'm back. Yeah. I'm dizzy. Yeah. Alright, so, enough of you. So I went to get my bread. Because, you know. Bread is bad for ASMR. So it doesn't really... I mean, you get the... Anyway. Hold up. As I continue. As I proceed. Alright. So. She's good. She's a gooder act. She's a more gooder actress. We were talking about Haley. Haley Steinfeld. Steinfeld. That's her name. Haley Steinfeld's a more gooder actor than a singer. And she's not a bad singer. She's a great singer. But she's actually a better actress than a singer. Which means, oh my gosh, she's a way better actor. Actor. I'll say actor. No genders here. Wait. What would be the gender designation for a whatchamacallit, a Z actor? A Zactor? That sounds weird. An actor's, because it's actress, which is actor, actez, actor. I don't know. You know, all this gender identity has confused me. I mean, it's not hard to confuse this guy here, because this guy here's an idiot, and I don't like speaking in the third person, because that's crazy people talk. Anyway. So yeah, that's cool. So she's gonna be in Hawkeye, whatever. So that'll be cool. That's cool. So she'll be the next Hawkeye. I guess she'll go on Hawkeye Adventures with Hawkeye, or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. So that was the Sony with the Spider-Man and the Sony. Oh, here's the Sony news with the. Not really Sony news, but so I go and I see these fanboys on YouTube like, oh, we're gonna talk about Xbox cat games and and then you got your Sony peoples and you got your Xbox people, and there's no Nintendo guys doing that. Really, not really. Just Sony heads, Nintendo heads. I mean, Sony heads, Xbox heads, right? And so there's one Xbox head. Who it seems like no one likes. I have no idea why. I don't look into their history of I guess somebody said he was racist one time, and I was like, okay, I never saw that. You know, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying I didn't see the thing that, you know, where he's racist. He used to be an Xbox dude. He's a crap gamer. And now he's, I guess, a Sony dude now? I don't know. It's, you know what it is? I said this before. I'm going to say it again. These YouTubers, these in particular, these guys who, let's talk about the video games. We love them, but we're on the camp. We're on the team. Our team has to win. If you want to be a successful YouTuber, right? You either have to have a strong enough personality and actually be a good writer and personality to pull it off, like a Jim Sterling, or you have to join a team and, you know, see what happens there. Joining the winning team is a good way to be in the graces of the masses, I guess, because more people want to hear good stuff about their team. It's like Patriots fans. Yay, the Patriots. They're the best. You know they be cheating, right? Nah, they don't cheat. They're just good. I don't like the Patriots, but I don't like any football. Actually, it fell off a long time ago. So he switched sides, I guess, because he just talks. It's all about Sony now. Like, Sony's got the Sony. Oh, they're coming out with 2 PlayStations now. It's gonna be PlayStation 5 alongside with the Pro at launch. And I was like, okay. The rumor back a couple months ago was that Xbox was gonna do that. They were gonna have 2 SKUs, a lower SKU and the Anaconda. And people were like, "Oh, that's dumb. Devs are gonna be like, oh, you gotta make games for the lowest common denominator. The games it's gonna hurt the games." That's what they said, right? And then Xbox says, nah. We're just doing one console. Don't you worry. Everybody was like, "Oh, what are you scared now? Oh, you can't do nothing. No, Xbox is garbage. They can't even do 2 consoles." Now Sony announces, or the rumor is, Sony's going to come out with the same thing that Xbox is going to do. If it's true, it also, once again, proves that Sony is not original. They keep biting. Now, there isn't a lot of originality out there. But there are trendsetters, and then there are people who follow the leader. Sony steady follows. They got lucky last gen, or this gen, and fell into first place because the first place was handed to them because idiots. They dropped the Xbox dropped the baton on the last leg of the relay, and Sony was like, "Psh, later." And they had Usain Bolt, and then I don't know. Xbox had Louis Anderson. I don't know, somebody who wasn't fast. And and they dropped the baton, so they weren't winning. So, if this is true, and Sony comes out with 2... Okay, so I stopped myself. The rumor is Sony's coming out with 2 consoles, a regular PS5 and a PS5 Pro, at the same time. This is what people are saying. "Oh, man, that's cool. Sony's coming out with a regular PS5, affordable one, and the two-piece PS5 Pro. Oh, that's dope. Sony's number 1. Yay." Basically. And so I was like, it's like no winning for Xbox. The only thing that Xbox can do is make that money. And that's what they've been doing. They are the most successful. Okay, this is how I know Xbox is doing the right things. And Sony's kind of they're just trying to do anything to stay afloat, because it seems like they have no original ideas, right? They have original ideas, but they don't always go well, right? PS Now, it's a good idea, but On Live came first, and that was a good idea, but it kind of worked. And PS Now kind of works like On Live did, and it was like, okay, that's kind of hot garbage. Yeah, nobody cares. Xbox comes out with Xbox Game Pass. People are like, eh. I was like that. I was like, man, I ain't getting no Game Pass. Man, they crazy. I got it. I was like, shoot. I haven't bought a game. The last physical game that I bought, it was on sale last Christmas or the Christmas before. Assassin's Creed Origins. That was the last physical copy game I bought. I got Forza Horizon 4 Game Pass, Gears 5 Game Pass, Crackdown 3, that counts, Game Pass. 3 games that I would have probably bought if the Game Pass didn't exist, didn't buy. Game Pass has already paid for itself for me, just with the 2 games, with Forza and not Crackdown. I guess Crackdown was a full price game, but Forza and Gears, that paid for it. And I'm good for another 2 years, son. Actually, 2.5. So, Game Pass, this is how I know Game Pass is a success and PS Now is a failure, and I don't know how they're gonna fix that. It's about optics, right? So, as far as I know, Game Pass is a success. People are like, I don't know why you don't have Game Pass, which is a good thing to say for something that you got to pay for, right? Microsoft was like, yes, we did it. Sony's like, how can we get that money? They don't know because they tried it and they failed. They failed at it. Unless they rebrand PS Now to something else. PS Ultra or something, whatever. Or if they include a year with every PlayStation 5 sold or something. I don't know. They got to get their numbers up somehow. But anyway, this is how I know Game Pass is a success. And this is what people need to pay attention to. Game Pass is a success because Apple Arcade exists. You ask yourself, what is Apple Arcade? Apple Arcade is what Game Pass is. Apple Arcade is, hey, pay us some money a month. You get all these games. Games. You just get them. You play them. Apple. It's like you play them on your phone. Yeah, you can hook up a controller. Okay, sure. And the early reviews are like, yeah, it's cool. You pay for it. You get the games. It's not streaming. You just pay for subscription per month. What is it? It's not $10. It's like $5. Is it $5? I can't remember how much it is. It's exactly what Game Pass is, except not as good because you don't get the super dope AAA games, but you get some pretty good little indie games, you know. And I'm like, that's an indication. If Apple, one of the biggest tech companies on the planet, is like, okay, they tried to do gaming a minute ago, but it failed, right? And so they're like, how are we going to do this, man? How are we going to do this? I mean, they had their Apple Store and stuff, and they had games. They were selling games. They're selling apps and all that stuff. That's fine, but this is different. This is a sub. And boom, they saw Game Pass, and they said, that's it. We do that. It's cheaper, but we do that. A whole bunch of indie games. They're getting freaking exclusives. And I'm like, I know Game Pass is a success because Apple's biting off of Microsoft. How the hell did that happen? You know what I'm saying? So Microsoft got something good going on. And they did what I said they should do. They combined Gold and Game Pass. And they put in PC Game Pass for one price. And I'm like, yep, that's it. So now I got to get me my Game Pass Ultimate deals. When they come around, I'm going to get them and throw them in there. Because I'm not trying to pay $15 a month, even though that's not a bad deal. If I play one game a month, paid for. So, sorry. I don't know how did I get on the Game Pass thing. I was talking about crap gamer switching sides, and that was a while ago, so I just never talked about them because I was just not interested. I was like, I don't care, whatever. I need to reboot this, refresh it up. Oh my gosh, where's my ding dongs? Okay. Who can make the sun shine? Sparkle it with faces. Smacky, smacky, blacky, bonga, zumba, domba, Candyman can. Sorry. That's your boy, Sammy Davis Jr.'s. But yeah, I think that's all I had, right? I think that's all I had today. I mean, did I say something else I was gonna talk about? Oh, we went downtown Delray today. Rocco and Tony and myself. We shot some more segments for the video, which is cool. I gotta put that all together, man. That's all. It's gonna be a lot of work, and I'm trying to work through all the various programs that I have to make it as good as it can be. But my pipeline, my workflow, my pipeline is all out of whack, and I'm just like, ugh. I know what I want to do, but I got to do this. I got to do stuff in Blender. I got to do effects, and it's like, Let's see, what else? What else was there? Let me see. Let me see. Actually, let me see if I have something. If I had something here. No, not. Did I do it in favor? No, it wasn't in favorites. It was in I guess history. Not today. Oh, I watched that new Vanilla Ice video. Oh my gosh. That's not a good song. Okay. The song ain't that good. The video is worse. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. And it's not even, okay, it's bad because it's just not a, it's just like them standing in front of cars with a couple strippers just, clapping and stuff. You know what I mean? Dimly lit room, and they got fur coat, and I'm like, this is the dumbest. This is the dumbest. Vanilla Ice, come on, son. Stop playing. You got all these mansions you building. Make something better. What else? I don't think there's anything. Let me check my handy dandy. PS5 release date, good and bad news for Sony PlayStation fans. I hate these clickbait. It's the worst bait. Does that make any sense? How do I get out of here? There you go. I'm going to click on there. I'm gonna see what it says because, it might be good. Who knows? PlayStation released a major update next few months. Oh, the State of Play is coming out Tuesday, right? I know Pace said something about that. It's like, they're gonna have Last of Us 2, and they're gonna announce the PlayStation 5 is gonna be fire. And I was like, I don't care. And it's not like I was like, I don't care because I hate Sony. It's like, I really don't. I mean, Last of Us 2 might be interesting, but that's not the type of game I want to play because just based off of her shooting people in the face with arrows and chopping half the neck off. You notice they didn't show the knife go in. Like, it was blocked. So, it probably didn't look good going in. Like, they didn't have the tech to actually make it work. And so they blocked it, so it didn't look like hot garbage when it went in the neck, which is probably the case, because there's plenty violence in there. So you get shot in the face with an arrow, that's violent. Yeah, I don't want to play a game like that. I want to play it. I mean, remember back in the day, all the old people in Congress and senators, whatever, politicians be like, murder simulator. The Last of Us 2 is like the epitome. But what they showed, that first trailer, or the second trailer with the gameplay, yeah, that's murder simulator. I was like, dang, son, I don't want to even play that. I mean, shoot. I'm trying to think what game that's super gory. Like, I was trying to play Blair Witch, and it's not super gory. It's spooky, and it has some jump scares and stuff, but I was like, it doesn't make me feel good. It's not like a Blue Sky game, That's why Mario is such a great game, or such a huge popular game, because it's a happy game. You look at the blue sky and the colors, even though it's not as many colors as the Sega Master System. Just saying, it's still like, oh, it's so colorful, and the sound bleep bloop bloop, makes you happy. But if you're like, and you hear all that stuff, Resident Evil style, some people like that all day long, but I can't deal with it. I'm like, no, thank you. So there's my spaceship. Let's do it on this one. Oof. It's gonna make that. I feel like Bob Ross, like, you gotta make the sound effect. There you go. But I'm still working on the actual warp tunnel thing. It's kind of garbagey. I want to put the best warp tunnel that I've seen so far was J.J. Abrams. I think it was Star Trek 2. Into Darkness. I think that one was cool, and I think the new one for Star Wars with the Millennium Falcon, that was a good one too. But I'd have to go back and look at the Star Trek one because I don't remember. I just remember it being kind of cool, but I don't actually. I just remember that black stealth freaking Enterprise joint. I was like, you know what? People may hate J.J. Abrams. People may hate, that Khan, Cumberbatch was Khan, whatever, blah blah blah. But that was a pretty dope movie. I liked it. I like that stealth Enterprise, that stealth Federation ship. I was like, you know what? And it's like way bigger too. I was like, that's kind of. I was like, all right, Peter Weller's RoboCop in the stealth Enterprise. All right, okay, all right, I'm feeling this right now. And you never thought, like, why hasn't there been a stealth Federation, like a black? It just looks so cool. I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna look that up. That would be a model I'd be interested in, right? Star Trek Into Darkness. Stealth. Ship. I don't know what it was called. Vengeance. It was called the Vengeance? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The Dreadnought class. Was it the Dreadnought? Dreadnought class was an experimental class of Dreadnought warship designed by Section 31 of Starfleet to help with the help of Khan Noonien Singh. I never knew his middle name. The only known vessel of this class, the USS Vengeance. Wow, was launched secret. Wow. There has to be a model. I'll wait, let me look at the pictures before I go. Okay, that looks a little. That's not it. Where's the Vengeance? I can't even talk. That's not the Vengeance. Does it look like that? That looks crazy. Hold up. I guess that is. No, that can't be it. Hold on. Let me pull my thing over here. Let me pull my thing. It didn't sound good. That's not it, right? That's not. Let me see if I can find one. This is it right here, right? That one's crashed. Yeah, that looks like it. Well, I don't know what that is. I guess that is it. I think that's a picture of both of them. That's cool because it kind of has the profile of the Enterprise, but it just has angular stuff on it. I'm like, that's so cool. And let me go back here and let me scan down a little bit more before I get myself in trouble. All right, I think this one is it. Yankee Stadium. Texture, surface detail. No, that's not it. I mean, it might be it. So, USS Vengeance. Let me write that. Let me put that in there. Star Trek Into Darkness. Oops. USS Vengeance. Yeah, I guess that is it, huh? That's a pretty good shot of it right there. Come on, open, you fool. Do you like my spaceship? Is that it? No, that's a render. See what the USS Vengeance almost looked like, see? I don't want to see concept art. I want to see the actual ship, you son of a... Oh, here we go. Is that actually... This was part of the film. That was it. When they were chasing each other in freaking warp. I was like, you know what? That's gonna fly. And it was like gaining on them and stuff. I was like, yo, this is kind of... I think what did the Vengeance like blast the Enterprise out of warp speed or something? I'm like, yo... I'm just smiling about it, thinking I'm probably wrong about what happened, but I'm like, you know what? I have that Blu-ray. I think I'm gonna dig it up and watch it again. That's a pretty dope. Actually, you know what? Let's go and watch the clip. I'm sure the clip is online somewhere. So let's see. USS Enterprise versus. Let's see. Yeah. Enterprise versus the Vengeance. And part 1, part 2. So how long is this? 12 months ago. This is all. It's whatever. Oh, 4 minutes. That's not long. Okay, I don't care about that. I just want to see ships. I don't care about people talking. 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 Oh my gosh, this whole first section is all people talking. Okay, here they go. They went into the warp. Okay, you know what? Hold up. Check this out. Let me pause this right here because I can't. Disappeared. Hold on. Where are you? Here. All right. I'll leave it small too. Stupid ad. So they dip in a warp. Look how they dip in the warp. Look how the camera changes. Like, shoo, look at that. And you see the little flinky flankles right in there. Shoo. And it's so good. Now part 2 is coming up. So that's dope, right? That part right there is dope in its own. Where is it? Right there. I want to hear it. I gotta hear that. Hold on. Ooh, man, that's some good sound design right there, boy. You see the little sparkle. You see the particulates in the space. All right, we gotta see the second. We gotta see the second part of that, cause that's too good. Part 2. Here we go. Press it. Oh, there's more than 2 parts. Okay, she's there. I don't care about her and love interest. Who care? Show me. Oh, it's there. It's coming up. So she's like, blah, 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 I don't like it, but you should like it, woman. I'm the man. And he's like, I'm Asian. There they go. Look at that. That's so good. Look at. Ooh, man. Look at that. Man, he made Star Trek so awesome. Oh, that's messed up. He died. Like a luggage thing hit him. They fall. Oh, man, they got sucked out into warp space. Not just regular. Yep. See, I knew they got knocked out of freaking knocked out of warp. How come they're not like flinging around like the old time when they're like, hey, they're like spinning in space. Oh, not anymore. Man, they get blowed up. This was like one of the best parts of the movie. When they got to Earth and they were running around, Spock was around, I was like, I don't care about that. Let's see. Part 3. I think that was the best part. So when they were when they chased him down in yeah, when they chased him down in warp. See, even a shot like that, it's like you never saw that in Star Trek before. There's so many different little kind of things that, like details, that J.J. Abrams kind of lends to the Star Trek, because he's like accentuating the look of the ship by just doing those shots, and I'm like, that looks good. Give me more of that. Show me more Enterprise. You know. And I'll say this. I hate it when people say, oh, Star Trek is more intellectual or thinking man's whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, because they didn't have a budget to do super dope special effects in the 60s. You know? You know why most people's favorite Star Trek is Wrath of Khan? Because of that Nebula battle. Not because the special effects were so cool, or not because Kirk's son died, spoilers, or not because Spock died, or not because, who else? What's happening in the movie? Not because what's his name, Ricardo Montalban's, chest is all out there. And some people say it's a fake chest piece, and I was like, I don't know, maybe his muscles was tight, I don't know. But I was just like, that Nebula battle Even though it wasn't like super exciting like what J.J. Abrams did, it was still like, give me more Enterprise flying around, please. Give me the Excelsior. I think it was the Excelsior. That's what he had, right? Give me that. Not because of the goofy. The special effects were really just practical effects in that movie. Other than the ships, were bad. Because remember that big ear with the worm going in it? I was like, okay, that's ugly. That's an ugly ear. Ill. So whatever. But yeah, this is my. So I want to do like the. I did this because I didn't know how to do the smoke stuff. I still don't know how to do it. So I would do this, and then I was gonna do another layer of the smoke trails and stuff, but I have no idea how to do that stuff. I mean, maybe. Oh, wait a second. If I do particles. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do particles. Hold on, let me see. I said I was gonna do particles. That should work. Do I have I do have a Taurus here. So where's the Taurus? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's my Mickey. You doing like my Mickey? Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe I'll just have it follow. I'll animate it or something. Well, whatever. Oh, I moved it. Wait a second. Where's the where is the particle settings? Is there a there should be a force field on that. Emit from volume. I don't see a force field on there. Did I delete it or something, or did I? Oh no, it's there. I see it. Okay. So it's too big. A. So we need to make it smaller. Smaller. Wait. Am I? Oh no, that's the right way. So it needs to be like this. So it needs to be smaller. So let's scale that down so it fits inside, basically. Right. And we're going to, where is it? Is it here? No, it's not. It's here, right? No. Where the heck is the okay, I need that. Show on renders. Yeah, we need it. We need renders too. So let's go back to here. And okay, it's not. I'm not seeing any of it. So wait. Let's go out a little bit. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. I gotta move it over some more. What is it? GX to about here. Alright, so GX. Let's just move it just past camera. And that should be good, I think. Come on. Come on, buddy. You could do it. There you go. I think oh, yeah, it's not the GX again. You can do it, buddy. Okay. Good boy. That's not good. Why is there? So wait, is it is it volume? I might have to change that. Yeah, let me change it to faces. Let's see what it does. It's still like one big burst. I don't like that. Huh. I got a bug crawling on my screen. A little bit bug. Alright, so what about verts? What is that gonna look like? It's probably gonna be the same. Yeah. So I don't need even distribution, so let's take that off. See what happens here. Doesn't it look like something just frame starts is lifetime randomness. Let's go all the way up to 1. Why you see that jump? What is that? Huh. Let me I have to rebake them probably. Let's rebake them. Or no, I didn't bake them. Random particles. Okay, you're gone. Sorry, I had to kill you on my screen. Ew, ew, ew. Jitter amount? I don't know if I need jitter. I don't know if I need jitter. And they stop. Why do they? Oh, because it's the lifetime, right? It ends at 360. So if I do lifetime 360, it should keep going. Wait, where? Frame start. Oh, the frame start. That's why. So if I start at 40. Okay, that's why. So I gotta start. 60 is where it starts, actually. And I'm gonna end it at 200. That way I can get the most of maximums. That one. Okay. So that should do it. There you go. It's way better. Where's the ship? Hold up. What just... What the... Okay. What just happened? Oh. I'm an idiot. Oh, I know why. Alright, so this... Okay, so this... we need more force on the force field on it. Velocity, object velocity. Can we do 1? See if it goes fast. Wait, let's do 0 first to see how fast it is. Okay, we can't do it that way. We gotta do it this way. Okay. And also, so we do object velocity. I don't know if that's faster. And it's still kind of slowing down. So let's go back and do lifetime. Starts at 60, ends at lifetime randomness. Lifetime 250. But it slows down. I'm like, why is it slowing down? Shouldn't they just disappear? If I do lifetime 40, they should disappear quicker. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So lifetime, no, that's not right. It's 1,000 of them, from 60 to 200. Well, I'll do the 180 just to be on the board. And lifetime is only 40 frames, so they'll perpetuate up to 100, and then stop. Once it gets 100, they stop. Okay, so it needs to go to 180 at least. Let me see. You saw that little jump? That's weird. Oh, it's just something with the rendering. And it slows down. I don't get it. So if I do a lifetime of 300, then would it slow down? It still does. I don't get it. 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 Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Normals, tangent phase, object velocity, physics. Wait, do we want Newtonian, or do we want... I guess we do. I don't even know what Brownian is. Deflection, integration, render. I want it as a... I was gonna say I want them to be like smoke emitters, but the emitters, having emitters seems a little weird. Seems too much. Um, so if I make each emitter, so it would be render as an object. So I need to make an object. Well, okay, let's add an object. Let's do that. So let's add a plane. And that plane, oh, it's right there. So we're gonna rotate 90 x, oops, y. And I want to add a texture, a cloud texture to that. Oh, we could do it like that. Shade. Shading. Add. There's no cloud texture here? Wait a second. Image texture. I guess I'll do it. Oh, that didn't make sense. Hold up. If the textures are here, it's a cloud texture. How come there's no cloud texture on this other side here? Brick texture, checker, image, magic, noise, sky. Guess we'll do sky. I don't know. Jeez. What is that? Turbulibity. Man, do I have to add another noise texture or something here? Why not? Color, vector. Nope. Scale. Nope. Is it on the other side or something? Am I missing something? No, it's not there. Think. Because I could have it so... No, it still won't be a tunnel, though. It'd be what this is. Okay, so that didn't work. Whoa, why is that shaking like that? You saw that, right? Huh. That's weird. It shouldn't have been shaking like that because I didn't, So if I do it like this. Alright, so we need to go here. We need to figure out render as a line. No, it's not working. See, I need to do object, but I don't have any object to. Instance object. So I need an object. So let's add some Susans. Oh boy. And then we'll Susan. Look at all the Susans. Wait, why is there? That was weird. Bunch of Susans. Oh, because it's in the. So that Susan can move. G, X, oh, G, Y. You get out of there. And then it's just these Susans. The motion blur is pretty cool, but it's not. Maybe I'll do rocks or something? I want them to be smoky smoke trails, but that's not gonna work either. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Maybe if I put maybe if I oh, first let's delete Susan because she's crazy. Bye, Susan. And then we'll go back to Taurus. Go back down here. Put it on Halo for now. So if I do, what was I thinking? Shoot. Oh, if I do a, oh, the noise texture doesn't even actually matter for space. I don't need that. I can do anything pretty much. I can do a for the world. I can do like clouds or something. So that's that. Let me add. Oh, volume. I can add volume. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll add a volume with the stars, and that way. Volume scatter. Volume. Too much volume. Way too much volume in your place. Okay, 1 is too much. So we need 0.01. 0.09 is closer, so we do 0.005. Oh. Do 9. Oh, it's not going any lower? No, it is. 0.0005. Okay, that's something. It's just kind of adding a blue tint, which is not exactly what I wanted. I mean, I do, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, it's not doing too much. Let me see something here. Volume should be, I mean, we could do white. Oh, there we go, that density. Oh, too much. That's too much. That's better. Maybe. Let me turn this thing is kind of annoying me just a little bit. There we go. And this guy too. See what she's saying. Oh, yeah, the Emmys are on tonight. The Emmys. I don't care about the Emmys. So maybe I'll do what they did. They, meaning J.J. Abrams. And put some lights on the back end here. So I'll get that my backlight going on. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me do this and let me do this. No, this. There you go. All right. So I need some lights to go. I need some points. Where to go? GZ. GY. Nope, wrong way. GX. Do it right there. So which way is it actually pointing? Is it pointing down? I think it's pointing down. That thing has to be like 50,000 up to 2,000. Let me see what you get there. Yeah, that'll give us some light. That's a point? Oh, spot. I want a spot. Yeah, yeah. So spot, and we need to rotate it. Rotate 90Y. Oops. Oops. Rotate -90Y. Okay. So G. Oops. G. GZ. GY. See what it looks like. I don't think it's bright enough. Oh, radius. Oh, radius. Okay. So, let's see if the radius is 100 meters. Needs to be more. So we go GX. Move it to there. And what we got? Ooh, that's not bad actually. Oh, it doesn't need to be. I mean, it's not chasing, it's just, and it's not, it's a, so if I, distance size needs to be more, go, maybe something like that. Trying to figure out how they did that one, because it's dark and there's clouds and there's lights. It's backlit, which made it look actually cool. Looks like they're running from an explosion. Like in, what movie was that? It was Aliens, that's what it was. That's not bad, if I ever want to do that. So, I think the radius might be 2. There you go. It's not bad. So this is the radius, I guess, for the. So what I have, 200 meters gives us a little bit of something. Anyway, I got nothing else to say about nothing. I'm gonna put some added texture to this volume scatter, see what it does. Okay, so you know that. So I'm trying to figure out point density. Huh? I don't even know where did that come from. I never saw that before. Take objects take 2-point data from objects to take point. Let's do head torus. This might actually work, maybe. I don't know what it's gonna do, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, wait a second. Did this actually? No, that was that same thing. Particle, yeah. Should be world space. So this makes sense to me, but nothing's happening. Wow. Super dense on that. Let's take that out and just put this straight to here. Let's see what it does. And it doesn't do nothing. Oh, turned it off. What happened to the such an idiot. Alright. I do that and nothing happens. So what I have, I had a volume scatter. So volume. So there, that's 0.005. And this goes to color and does nothing. What about density to density? Let's see. Nope, nothing. Object. Take point data from. Wait, what did it say? Generate point density from a particle system. Yes. Object. Particles. Oh. Object is the torus. Radius. It's not doing nothing. Okay, about that. So density doesn't matter. So the colors. So we did before. Didn't do anything either. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's really about this tunnel, man. I gotta figure this out. Anyway, she's watching the Emmys, and I'm like, she's like, I'm taking over the living room. I'm like, oh great. Now I can't watch nothing. They're fighting over PC CPUs in chat. Poor man's PC. Killassist says, poor man's PCs with a $500 processor. F Intel. They don't innovate. They haven't innovated anything in years. That's why I stuck with my i5 so long. Tiger Claw says, they don't have to. Their CPUs are too good. It's AMD that has to innovate if they want to get 5Gs and all cores. And Killassist says, LMAO, Intel, Dick Rider. And Burr's like, LOL. Pay's like, LOL. Tight Claw's a PC elitist. If you're not rocking the best, and you're garbage. Killis says, yeah, but 3900X is the best processor RN, so right now. Till 3550 comes out next month or so. Target says 3900X cannot achieve the level of gaming performance that a 9900K gets, since it can clock at 5 gigahertz. And gaming benchmarks destroy the 3900X. Destroys, what about rendering and video editing? 9900K can do that too. Destroys, in quotations. Tagla's limited to 60 frames anyway, and he just watches Twitch streams. Can get over 100 frames with VSync disabled. Yeah, but can you see them? Nope. That's 100 partial frames with ultra settings. Anybody can do ultra settings on crappy 1080p. Cello destroys at 1080p. Probably at only watching 1080p videos. Oh my gosh. And what about my setup? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Listening to them talk about PC fanboyism, because, you know, Xbox is gonna kill the PlayStation this gen coming out. So they went to PC. Oh, I just noticed that the stop. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's fix that real quick. GX. Come on, buddy. Come on, you got it. You got this. There we go. But still, that's not gonna work. Object. That's not a line. If I do an object and then I select the object, say it's a torus. It'll be, no, it's not working. A bunch of ships. Yeah, it causes it to crash. Stop. Change that before everything dies. Oh boy. This is probably gonna die more. Oh gosh. Oh, it's the cylinder that this ship is. You know what? You know what? If I can rotate them. That's it right there. But it's not working because they're so long. Yeah. Okay. So if these were let's create a new object. Cylinder. I don't know where that went. There it is. So rotate 90Y. And that's gonna be full of clouds. How did I do it before? The nebula. Oh, let me figure this out. Nope. Object. Oh, I selected new. So I need to do. Man, I can't remember how to do those things. So I think it's it should be the shader should be a volume scatter. Oh, I know I need to. Hold on. Delete this and delete this, and I need to. Let me do a quick. Let me see if this works first. Quick effects. The smoke. And then it was just gonna do this. Huh. So if I do, okay, first of all, this volume is not working. That's the one, right? Take that out. And alright, so that's there. But I want it to be longer, so can I scale X and make it a bit longer? I guess it's the, there's no flow, smoke. Yeah. I need a force field. Wind. Oh, gotta reverse it. Rotate 90Y. Nope. Oh, it did this wrong, so they use the same object. Shit, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, so go back. Delete. So I need a emission principled volume. That's what it was. Volume. There we go. Now we scale X. this is a problem. Oh, that's not a problem. That's a good problem. Alright, so where are we at? 0.2? 0.1's not bad. That might be it right there. That might be the solution. Emission strength. Oops. Oh boy. Oh. That's not gonna work. Wait, that was 0.1? Black body intensity. Temperature. Oh, temperature is 0. Thank you very much. We're not rising. Alright, so this scale. Is that working? Kind of. Alright, so now that we have that, GY, get them out the way. So now we go back to the Taurus, and we say that one is cylinder 1, I believe. Yeah. Object. There we go. There we go. No. Yeah. Nope. Object scale. I still don't see it though. It's slowing down a lot. Yeah, I don't see the. Something's happening because it's like going crazy. Alright, so I need to find that original line. Where to do that? Where'd it go? Oh man, what did I do with it? Where are you, lovey? Oh, fine, I can just do it that way. We go cylinder 1. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So I messed up something on there. Notes. Yeah, that's why. It's because it's. So is it the density or? Oh, did I turn down the emission strength? That's probably what I did. Oh, temperature. That's what I did. I turned it down. Did I mess it up? It's like square though. Kinda, sorta. Alright, well, let's go see what we. No. So. I don't see anything. Taurus. Those are those. Okay. Particle systems, right? Velocity. 1 meter per second. Should be faster than that. Ooh, look at all the things popping off in there. You saw that? Something's happening, but physics, render, object. Don't need to find show emitter. extra? Parent particles, unborn, dead. Okay, so still don't get this. I don't understand why it's not giving me. Oh. I see something going on there. There's a few things, but it's not. Not sure why this is not working. Okay, I broke it. Let's go and get things started at the Muppet Show tonight. Sensational, celebrational, something. Don't. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. And guess what? It's time to go. Alright, L Games. I appreciate you guys hanging out. But I'm gonna go and click and drag and blender some more. So, see you next week. Tilt the weight. I don't get it. Stuff ain't working. Stuff is broken. I mean, that works. Yeah, look at all that stuff popping off. I'm gonna delete it because it's definitely causing some issues. Look how much faster it is. So it was doing something, it just wasn't showing up, so that was on me, I guess. Anyway. Kinda tired. I've been here all day. For the most part. I tried to. I know. I tried to look for it before. I'm trying to break it down into like segments. What the hell is this? Oh, million. Oh, somebody showed this already. Oh wait, that's a different one. That was a different one. It sounded so stupid when they said that. It's only 11 seconds, so they don't actually show you how to do it. Actually, that is a little better than this stretched out stuff. So if I do, if I don't need to play again. So if I do this one, and then I do another cylinder with clouds, that might work. Let's try to do a cylinder with clouds. And a different object, and a different, before I break this one. Alright, so go here, here, here. Shading, new, add a texture, image texture, base color, open. I'll just do this one. Oh, that worked. It's not gonna work because it's not a. I need like a 3D, not 3D. Here's one. I think that's it. No, it looks like it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so let's do that. I just want to see if this works. So let's do this one again. And what's it look like? Yeah, I think it is. So yes, repeat. No, let's repeat. Repeat. Actually, if I do a modifier on this array, no, wrong way, wrong way. Is it 2 meters? Is that what? No, that's not even right. That looks right though. Something's not right in my brain. I know that. Oh, it put it on the wrong way. Such an idiot. Yeah, let's do this again. Rotate 90. X. Try this again. Done the cats. And it did the right way this time. I think so. So let's see. Array, wrong way. Needs to be X is the way. I mean Y. Nope, not Y. I guess it's Z. No, that's not right either. It looks... Yeah, it is right. Huh? Oh, see. Huh? What the hell? Oh, what? Yeah, if I do the array, it's not right. How do... My question is... How do I do... Let me do a texture. Let me do an image texture of clouds. That's good. I want hard clouds. Very hard. Hardness. That's good. Depth. Yeah, depth. Give me some depth. Nabla. What's that? I don't know what that is. Blender original. Nice. Original per... Oh. Improved. No, it's not improved at all. Veroni. Veroni Crackle? No. Let's do Blender original. Alright. It doesn't matter. So why aren't I seeing that color in there? The texture. Oh no, that's the wrong one. What the hell? Why can't I figure this out? This is like freaking basic stuff here. And I cannot figure out how to do this stupid texture. Brush. So texture paint. No textures. I dug it. this? Oh my gosh. And it's still not doing it right. So how do I, I guess I could paint the scene. This is exciting. Hello. Oh, okay. I see. If I can't go to the edge because then it paints a hard edge. That's not bad. Ooh, there's a line there. See it right? Yeah, right there. Fix that. That's pretty dope. What's that there? Okay, this is good. We're getting somewhere. Go back to there. All right, so that's there. Is this still on our array? Yes, it is. All right, so how long do I need this to be? Something like that. Scale it up a little. Oh no, we'll leave it like that, and then we'll actually we'll turn that off. Save this as cloud tube, and we'll go to our ship. And we'll append the cloud tube. Rotate 90Z. I can't tell if it actually worked or not. Did it work or not? It did work. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Alright. Make that bigger. It has to be semi-transparent though. So here's my question. How do I do that? Can I do glass with the texture? Can I texture paint on glass so that it's semi-transparent? Or can I just do... Oh, shoot. Go back to... there and... Oh, where'd it go? Hold on, I gotta go backwards. There we go. Okay. Base color material 05. Let's change that to clouds full. And so this thing needs to I need to do an array on it first. Let's see. Huh? So wait. One is that. It's on top, so that's not what that is. There you go. Wait, so why did it... Oh, that's why I'm such an idiot. Okay, so one is there. Then we'll do dupe, dupe, relative offset, and we need to smooth it down that way. So it starts there. So we need one more this way. We need a bunch more that way. So we G, Z, G exit. Oops, wrong way. What the hell's going on here? GX. There you go. Alright, that's good. Oh, it's still. That's not a good idea. It's not a good thing. Alright, so wait, let me go back here. Oh, it's still there, so. Oh. Alright, so. Alright, so first off, this thing. Alright, so we need to change the keyframes on this thing. Alright, so this first keyframe. I believe that's what it is. Yep. That is too far down in there. So it needs to be like there. All channels. And then the last keyframe. Oh, I know I did that though. So it could be, so it could seem faster. So now I should be able to extend that cylinder that way. GX. Let me go back to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? No, it's not. Here we go. That's it. So, but I need this to be semi-transparent. So let's see if we can figure that out. I think we can. I have, I was gonna say faith, but more like confidence a little bit. All right, so if we, what do we got here? Input. If I do a transparent shader, nope, that goes there. I need the clouds to go into something to turn it to transparent too. So I need a mixed shader, I think. So I need a, well, if I do this to there, that should do it, right? Yeah. But I need to add. I'm gonna mix shader. Okay. So one goes here, and then another one goes. get it. It mixes them, but it's not transparent. I guess we'll try translucent and see what happens. Oh, that kind of works. Oh, is there because there's no light in there? I think that might have been it, actually. I don't want to mix RGBs. I need a texture coordinate. Whoa. That's crazy. It's like, you see, like, it's like pulsating. You see this? You see this, guys? What is that? It's crazy. So if this thing is rotating, it's wow. Let me see if I can rotate it real quick. So it'd be, what's this one? Over here. So I would rotate. No. Rotate X. Oh, it's not doing nothing. Okay, right. Rotate X. How about 900? Go here. Rotate X. Negative 900. I don't know why I didn't get keyframes on that bad boy. Not good. Alright, back to this. Let's kind of get that going, actually. We need to get that rotation going. Alright, so it'll be, I can start at like 30. So let's do it like this. Rotate, no. Rotate X. There we go. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. Rotate X. Sorry. Okay, it's not. Rotate X. 900. There we go. It goes back to 0. So I want that faster, so it needs to be like 5,000, baby. 5,000 degrees. Okay, that's not even doing anything. So 900, let's do 1,800. That's not doing nothing either. So 900 did something. Maybe it's just too much. So if I do 300. Oh, that goes the other way. So 360 would be one turn. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 times 3. Excuse me, 60. So if I did 1,000, that should be right. But it's not. Nope. Nope. How do I make that? Oh boy, that's not right. How was that messed up? How does flat work? Like, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I need it's not texture coordinate, I don't think. That's weird. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I do tube. It's not quite it. Although it's kind of cool, but that's not it. Ooh, whoa. Forgot to turn that back. I wonder what box looks like. Looks bad. Sphere. Wrong. Fine. So normal, did we look at normal? Oh yeah, we just did that. UV. Wait a second, UV. Oh yeah, because it's UV paint. So I still don't understand. So if I did the alpha there, it's white. Yes. But if this shader was like a kind of like a, I mean transparent, actually that's what it just needs to be. Shader, transparent. Oh wait, color has to come here. No, that's not right. Do I need to do another one of these? Oh. That doesn't make any sense. If this is coming from the same thing, it should be. Oh, that's transparent, that's why. But transparent should show what's underneath, right? There it is, you son of a bitch. There it is, you son of a bitch. Sorry. Now I want to make, oh, factor. Oh, factor doesn't factor in anymore. Huh. That's weird. That's not good. I want it to both have both. Wait, is this one turning the other way? Did I turn one the wrong way and the other one the other way? I don't remember. Let me do opaque. Let me see. It's going that way. No, they're both going the same way. One's just going really slow. So multiply or additive. Additive gives it, I don't know what it does actually. I'm not happy with it, but it's better than what it was. So if I do a volume, so if I do a, was it a principal volume? Principal volume, color, volume to volume. I don't know what that did. Broke everything. Yeah, no. So that's not working. But at least we got it more better. That's a word. It's a little better, but it's not the best. Alright, I'm going inside. I think this is too slow. And also, yeah, it's too slow. So I'm gonna do this again. I can do it back here, I guess. Oh, I had the wrong. Oh my god, I'm such a dumbass all the time. It's a little better, but it's not. It's an illusion, really, actually. Because it's spinning, but it actually doesn't actually look like it's spinning. Yeah, I think the spin is gone. Well, damn, follow up. Okay. Let's go like here. Take that off. Nope. There you go. And it's not spinning anymore. Alright, so let's redo that. Rotate X 1 degrees. Go over here. Rotate X 1000 degrees. And it's not spinning. Alright, how about rotate X. Oh, I didn't do this one. Let me do that again. 1000. Boom. Okay, back to 1. Rotate X. Rotate X. Rotate X. Oh, it's going the other way now. Which is a cool effect. Which is not true. So this should be minus. Oops. X. What the hell happened here? Minus 900. Oops. It's not doing it anymore either. Oh, it is so it is rotating that way. Oh, why is it rotating positive? Yeah, I give up. I gave up going inside. I'm out. Preach, Kaijudo. Preach, everybody. It's at the wait.